here at the Alexander Preschool Centre and the launch of their Waterwise program. Joining us is local member for South Barwon and also the Parliamentary Secretary for Water and Environment, Mr Michael Crutchfield. Hi, good afternoon, Michael. How are you?
Good afternoon, Graham. It is a great day and a great event here.
It's a terrific event, and I suppose the blue and white colours of the fence and the tanks certainly add to the glamour.
Well, they do, and if you're a parochial, it certainly adds to the Geelong Football Club side of things. But did you notice, Rollo, there was a kid there and a teacher very provocatively dressed in hawthorn colours. So I thought that was a bit provocative.
Yes, I think they were trying to make a statement, but it didn't work. They were far outweighed by numbers. Michael, a small area of our community, Alexander Thompson Preschool Centre. It's been here for many years now, great suburb of Belmont, not far from your own offices. But again, it's another wonderful small item of initiative that's taking a big step forward at that level through to parents.
It is. It's an example of grassroots education program, I think you could look at. And as you would have seen today, the community here was so proud of and justifiably so. You had the parents, there were grandparents, the kids, the teachers, the council or committee of Alexander Thompson, and they should be proud of it, although it's only a small in terms of litres that they're saving. It's significant in terms of another educative process for the young kids, and it's also an indication of the Geelong community embracing restrictions. And I think I said to the community here that congratulations to them, but also congratulations to Geelong people. We're the first in Victoria to go to restrictions, first in Victoria to have permanent restrictions. They were stage 1 at those times, and I think we'll be one of the first in Victoria to increase the level of restrictions that are from a permanent level. So I don't think we'll ever go back to, not while you and I are alive, I don't think we'll ever go back to stage 1 restrictions. I think if we do go off reduced restrictions in the near future, I don't think they'll be reduced all that much, because the community actually understands that conserving water is part of their lifestyle.
It certainly has, and I think it's fair to say, in an unbiased way, Geelong and the Barwon region has certainly probably been one of the leaders in that regard from a state potential.
That's exactly right. Barwon Water was acknowledged in Parliament when we, as being the initiator of stage 1 restrictions. That was those permanent restrictions that will become into water usage right across the water authorities in Victoria. So you're quite right. Barwon Water, and more importantly, I mean, it's no good if the water authority has a view, but the community has to embrace it. And the Geelong community, the Geelong region, has embraced a conservation message, and Alexander Thompson here are another great example of ways that they're conserving water usage at their kindergarten.
Putting in another little hat, because I know that you've been a man who's been involved with the Country Fire Authority over many years. It must be a bit of a statewide worry as far as the summer coming on. Yeah,
look, it is true, and I know sometimes we as firefighters, and I know Bob Barry is the ops manager here, and it's his job each year to warn people. Have you done your fire plan? Have you done your preparedness stuff around your properties? I can tell you that the briefings I have indicate that this year is potentially devastating, not just for the Otways, but for other significant areas north of Melbourne and, of course, down the east. So it is no time at all. People should not be suggesting at all it's about boy who cried wolf. This year is going to be bad, and people need to be preparing themselves beforehand.
Waterwise, that's the name of the game, and also fire preventative action that you can do around your homes. So all of the messages are coming out from the CFA and all of your operating bodies, whether it be in suburbia or out in the outer area regions of Victoria. Take notice of what they are saying to you, because it is very, very important. Michael, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Graham.
And all the best for the future.
You too.
Well, the services of Barwon Water are always very important as far as Geelong is concerned, and joining us is the Manager of Customer Services, Mr Paul Booth, here at the Alexander Thompson Preschool unveiling of their 5 water tanks. Good afternoon, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm well, thank you.
Great initiative again by the preschool centre this time. I think we've seen it sort of start at home level, but isn't it great to be seeing it sort of spin off down the ladder?
It is a great initiative. There's a lot of it happening in the neighbourhood now. The local community is really on board with the whole water saving initiatives, and there's tanks going in at schools and kindergartens and all sorts of community centres around Geelong.
Now here at Alexander Thompson Preschool Centres, they've put in 5 tanks, each of about
3,000 litres. So that's a huge capacity, and I believe it's all plumbed into their toilet system as well. So there's plenty of benefit there to be gained. Toilets are obviously a big draw on our water supply, and with the roof catchment they've got, it's a terrific initiative to just take a bit of ease off the system and contribute towards the whole water conservation message, I guess.
And the water conservation message, I would feel, Paul, has been met with very positive terms in general throughout the Geelong and wider community that's covered by Bowen Water. Yeah,
that's very true. It's been wonderful, and you often hear it in the media that people have received the call to duty to do that extra bit around being water wise. Certainly, this is an example of it. It's often very much an initiative that they've created and made happen. So it's quite an easy task actually, working with the community on saving water, because they seem to be very receptive to it.
And as far as your own role, obviously a job that you enjoy, but a challenging one.
It is a challenge. It's quite a diverse community, and there's lots of bits and pieces, and water touches everybody in so many different ways. So there's, as I said, there's many diverse aspects to my particular role, but it's just about representing the community as best as possible, and making sure their demands and needs are met satisfactorily.
Representing the community in a very positive way. Be water wise, and Alexander Preschool Centre has shown how they have joined the community effort in being water wise with the installation of 5 3,000 litre tanks that will certainly help as far as the water situation is concerned. Now, thanks to Paul Booth. Keep up the great work, and let's pray for some rain.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's on its way. Thank you.